Alright everybody, what's going on? Runkley here, and welcome to the best tier, the 2-point tier. That's right, it's going to be a matchup between FlygLuffet and JackOfGames. Both of these racers made it into the 2-point tier in the first week. JackOfGames had a interesting series of matchups. He 2-1'd Cane, and then got 3-0'd by, I believe it was Invert? Or was it Invert or Inknun? I forget which. One of the I get those two confused regularly. It was Inknun. So Inknun got a 3-0 on him. But these, despite being the 2-point tier, both of these racers have 3-0'd their first race of the week. So they're both sitting at 5 points at the moment. And Jack noted that this might start a few minutes late, but it looks like that they're ready to go, so we'll see what happens. And to me, this seems like a pretty big mismatch, just simply because Jack's, he's a high-level player. And the way that FlygLuffet's going to be able to beat him is by being patient if Jack makes a mistake. Don't expect to see too many of them. He did flounder about twice against me. I don't know what had happened there, but I was unable to capitalize, and if FlygLuffet can capitalize, he might walk away with a point if he's lucky. So it looks like we got the seat in. Looks like we're going to be starting semi on time here. So, with that said, just waiting for him to start up. So we have the seeds input. Racers are in the race room. Should be good to go here. Assuming I'm not hosting anyone again. Also, by the way, I did want to point out, this is the first of what will be 11 races today. It is a ridiculously tight schedule. After this, pretty much we have the showcase going on over at ELAD Difficult Stream. At the same time, we're going to have Spoody and G-Fitty starting at 4 p.m. Pacific. We got Hanayoshi and Zypher K at 5 p.m., Flame Haze and Lancer at 5, Sage V3 and Angelica at 10, and Angelica and Mario MB at 11. We have Earn Hype, folks. Jack is going to just pass it by. A little bit of buffering on FlygLuffet's side. Should be fine. It does look like it's on his end. Just caught up to where he was. Jack doing a little bit of digging around here. I think he's not quite sure if he thought the exit was off to the left, but FlygLuffet's first to the stairs, but FlygLuffet is going to pick up the Shrine of Phasing to start. So, a phasing start for FlygLuffet as he passes on the base cat, although base cat's really nice with phasing. Or, I mean, over the dagger anyway. So you can attack when you're coming out of walls. Jack doesn't hesitate, he picks it up. FlygLuffet's going to get his lucky charm here. And that is a blood shop right next to a bomb. Jack picking up the Luminous Torch, FlygLuffet making the same decision, and they both exit the level to 1-3. FlygLuffet immediately finding that trapdoor, Jack finding a different one in a different direction. Both of them are on deep blues. Fly playing pretty strong to start this one. Definitely like what I'm seeing coming from him. He lures the Minotaur over, spending a lot more time on the Minotaur than Jack did, that's for sure. As Jack's cleaning up deep blues with ease. with that cat. And he'll get his flawless. Black chest, we're going to have an Obsidian Longsword without luck. Let's see what FlygLuffet gets with luck as he drops a bomb to finish that one. He'll pick up a glass flail. So now we're starting to see some divergence in the build with the luck. JackOfGames getting mapping in the shop. FlygLuffet does not have that. He also picks up the chainmail and the cheese as well. And that is a very strong 2-1 for Jack. Fly quickly onto his next level. He's got a trapdoor if he wants to take it. Ooh, that dragon. I don't know if he got lasered by the dragon, but he's down half heart and a half. Jack is down a full heart here. So both racers kind of making some minor mechanical errors, but Jack just flies through Zone 2. He's done with Zone 2. And he is on to King Konga already. He's going to do this normally, looks like. He's just got to watch out for armadillos and wind mages. Oh, this is trouble. Oh, he uses his phasing wisely. But he's got that white following him. He takes him out. Meanwhile, JackOfGames going to pick up a Ring of Charisma. Yeah, luck doesn't seem to be very lucky for FlygLuffet this time, that's for sure. He's now on a titanium whip after breaking his glass. Jack, meanwhile, on his 3-1, picking up a backpack in the shop. Got a fairly minimal but decent build with the chainmail there. FlygLuffet dropping his flawless. That makes for an angry Konga. And he's also down to a single heart too, so he's got to be careful. Jack picking up the blood shovel and the shield spell. And you gotta think that despite the phasing, JackOfGames has a real good advantage here. He's got... Both of them will have pretty fast Necrodancer fights. FlygLuffet might be looking to make up some time in Zone 4, but he's got to be pretty careful about it. He does have a titanium cat now, which will definitely help out. But, I mean, he's getting dunked left and right here. He's down to 1 heart again. Jack also down to 1 heart, though, but he takes some food to get back up to 3. And away goes Leprechaun. Oh, look at that. Charisma carry, folks. That is a Ring of Courage. He also picks up Explorer's Boots in that. FlygLuffet getting a Ring of Courage 1 level early, but opts not to take it. He's going to stand phasing. Death Metal 3 handled by Jack. And he's looking to be about a level and a half ahead or so. Depending on how quickly FlygLuffet can get into the stairs. There he goes. Yeah, I definitely agree that Ring of Charisma allowed him to buy that cap. Straight up. Oh, bombing out the white, but this is Zone 3. You gotta hit it twice. And the white takes him down to half a heart. FlygLuffet spooked by the bats. He shouldn't be. He can't. They can't hit him. Jack, meanwhile, handling his 4-1 okay. Death Metal 3 for FlygLuffet. Not the easiest of Death Metals. Spawns bat, but... There we go. Gets him in the face, too. And a rider. We got a second rider. FlygLuffet will not be bathing in fire. He'll be going against chest. And he gets his shield spell. So that's a nice pickup for phasing for Zone 4. And FlygLuffet does have a chance to bring this back. But he is only on half a heart. So he's going to have to make liberal use of that shield when it's off cooldown. It's the only time he can use it. Can't blood magic or anything. Taking out a couple quick enemies there. He's got to worry about his mummy. Uses the shield. And mummy's down. Jack on the 4-3. FlygLuffet just one level behind now. Trying desperately to charge back here, but he looks a little bit spooked. Oh, there's a shot. That's why, because of the shopkeeper ghost. That makes sense. He's got no bombs that he can use if he wants a fast necky fight. Oh, this is not good. He's farming, and I don't know why. He's trying to get around the spiders. And he bombs himself. No, he got hit by the spider in the wall. So FlygLuffet's going to have to reset. And JackOfGames is going to be headed over to his Dead Ringer. Easy side strat here. Simple Dead Ringer. Necrodancer here. We got just enough bombs. Well, it's got more bombs than needed for spawn minimization there. On to phase 2 of the fight. Easy lure strats here. Missed that one, but he got it. Final hit, and that's GG. JackOfGames in a nice 8-18 is going to take game number 1. Yeah, he looked very uncomfortable on that 4-2 FlygLuffet. He definitely had a chance to come back, but he just didn't play the seed strongly enough. And the way that he tried to go around that spider just was not... it just didn't look like he was very confident. I would have gone down to the right, not up. As you saw, he ran into that second one, and he didn't want to pop out or drop a beat, so the result was he ended up running into the second spider. Game number 2 coming up in a moment. But yeah, Ring of Charisma doing work there for Jack. And then he's just sweeping all over the place. Why don't we give Jack a loot, shall we? Tape that thing right on there. Meds, thanks for the host. And it's game number 2. Early Bloodshot. Indeed it is. And FlygLuffet takes a couple of things, but Jack's going to throw for this. Fly changes his mind. Did not want to get it. I guess he wants all 3 items, so he's going to throw as well. And both racers handling that throw, but Fly with the reset is now quite a bit behind here. Jack digging down into the bat room. Oh, what is this? JackOfGames with a rare 1-1 death as he gets monkeyed. He tried to get away. I think he got trolled by the... I think there's another bat in there, and he speared it. So, FlygLuffet with a early 1-level lead as Jack's going to try again on the shop. He's just going to pick up the torch and the spear this time. Over its charm, he's going to head out with 1 health. FlygLuffet handling that 1-2 really quick. And with those bombs, I think you check that lock shop. If Fly says no, he just gets out of there immediately. Heads to his King Konga fight. Oh, he messed up the gold kill. Now he's got it. Just had to take a second attempt at it. Using the blood drum to dig out King Konga. Now, I bet Jack's going to check the shop, and indeed he is. Let's see what he does with it. He can't pick up the Boots of Pain. He's going to farm up the gold for the armor, and that's it. FlygLuffet now about a level and a half ahead. Will he check for the food shop? It's a troll shop. Pawn shop showing up instead of the food shop. Yeah, Jack not taking the blunderbuss. We did see a blunderbuss in one of the races yesterday. I believe it was Steak pulling it out in race 3. FlygLuffet finding an obsidian broadsword, and that's going to speed him up significantly, I think, as he takes his lucky charm. He's got the dancing shoes if he wants them. JackOfGames going to get a walk of shame here. Nope, he finds the obsidian broadsword as well. So, talk about speeding up. Now Jack is also going to be going at the very similar speed, except he's got a little more safety with the armor. One shot in that dire bat onto death metal, putting him a floor and a half ahead. But Jack making a charge for a comeback here. Easy death metal for FlygLuffet. He picks up the shield spell. Jack around to death metal now. That's a dead dragon over. Oh no, he gets dunked. I don't know if he saw the chicken in the shop. He can go back and get the chicken for 140 gold. If he didn't see it before, he sees it now. He's bombing into that. That is a bizarre decision. You can also get the... that's a good glass armor too. Get that as well. Absolutely. Back to full health for FlygLuffet. But his advantage has all but evaporated. He's only half a floor ahead. Yeah, that background amulet is so freaking loud. I hate it whenever it goes by. Fly, hitting the shield spell on the trapdoor. Not a bad thing to do. Jack's on to his 3-2. And very quickly on to his 3-3. So it's about a half floor lead now for FlygLuffet. He's got to move here. He also, both players going shopping. Look at that non-luck shop for JackOfGames. FlygLuffet saw none of that. Jack opting not to take it, despite having 2 bombs. He wants to save those bombs for Neki. Courage and a heavy plate. That is tough to pass up, I tell you. FlygLuffet headed over to Coral Rift. Not nearly as far ahead as he was. This is going to be a fun swarm to get around for Jack. FlygLuffet taking out the band. That's a flawless. Oh, and FlygLuffet finding the Ring of Courage with luck. So that's going to be a big boon for him going into Zone 4. I would expect Fly to have the advantage here coming out of this. So he's getting the only issue with this build is no armor. He does have half a. Is he going to take the phasing? He switches to phasing despite messing it up last time. I don't agree with this call. Uses the pig to take out most of that boss room. That is really good. But I'm not sure I agree with this, but we'll see if he can handle it a second time around. It really all comes down to whether or not he's comfortable with it. If he feels that he's comfortable enough to run phasing the whole way, he can do it. And Jack did not get the flawless, but he's on to 4-1. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't have the wall peg to use for his advantage. He's tanking up those spiders, and that's a bad call. He's got to do something about that spider. He's going to go around the long way here. He should be fine now. Crown of Thorns put him back up to 2.5 hearts. Well, Jack is having a hell of a time with that 4-1 Swarm Room. And FlygLuffet is already on his 4-3 mini-boss. And he bowls himself up, almost dying there. Oh, man, that was awful. And that's, oh, that Telemonkey somehow still alive. FlygLuffet has to be careful here. Gotta check this red shop. Also, I'd pick up that shield spell just to be safe. He only needs 1 kill to activate his normal shield spell, and he does, and he's going to be onto... Well, maybe. Yes, he's onto his dead... No. Yeah, okay, now he's onto Dead Ringer. Oof. Luffet, please. Gonna do the lure strat here. He's got the time for it. And also, if anything goes off rails, he has a shield spell to handle it. Shield scroll, actually. And this should do it. FlygLuffet going onto his Necrodancer, and he might steal one here. This definitely wasn't a case of Jack making a mistake, but... Oh, no, he doesn't remember his phasing! No! Gluffet, what are you doing? Oh, that's sad. He doesn't even do spawn minimization. Oh. Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite him. Oh, no. He completely forgot about it. JackOfGames now on Necrodancer. FlygLuffet, though, with a pretty healthy lead here. It's going to come down to the lures. And we know Jack's got him. FlygLuffet not seeming to get it, but this is going to be really close. No, go for it. And FlygLuffet looks to take race number 2 from JackOfGames. But it's going to be close enough that this will probably go to video review. But I don't think that is a pretty big lead there. I mean, holy crap! What a game! FlygLuffet finishing about 3 to 4 seconds ahead of JackOfGames. That loot I'm giving him has an asterisk with it. I imagine we're going to see a possible review on that, but we'll see. But nice job by FlygLuffet. But oh man, I guess it was a good call to go with phasing. But if you're not going to use it on Necrodancer, why take it? And it wasn't just that. I mean, he had the bombs to do spawn minimization. He's going to do spawn minimization, but he didn't even do that. And yeah, Matt Kirby confirming that we are going to get a video review on that. I'm giving the loot to FlygLuffet for now, but that might get overturned. I'll be sure to, as soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know. So, holy crap. Very fast race. 8:48 on the clock. And it's like I said before this got started. FlygLuffet needed to take advantage of any kind of mistake that JackOfGames made, and that mistake came on 1-1 in the Direbat room. That was a pretty troll 1-1 too. The way that worked with the golden spear, he tried to get away from the monkey and he couldn't. So game 3 coming up. God. There's so many ways this game could have changed if either racer did something differently. Like, we wouldn't even be going to video review if FlygLuffet had remembered he had phasing, because that would have been instant phase 2. So, man, oh man. Yeah, Jack, the whole reason that Jack passed up that chop is he only had 2 bombs. Alright, game number 3 in what's setting up to be a barn burner between these two. That puts both racers at 6 points on the season so far, so they're both going to be fighting for 7 here. And we're starting 1-1. Jack finding a torch by going down. FlygLuffet does not find that. He should see it, though. If he pays attention to his map, he just passes it up. Not a big deal. Torch isn't a big loss early. Boots of Strength coming out of that black chest, so both racers will have 2 damage here. FlygLuffet checking his blood shop. Jack saying no thanks. He's missing out though, because there's a dagger phasing. Oh boy, that throw, and FlygLuffet playing that incorrectly. He goes left instead of down, and Shopkeeper will take him out, and now it's time for Jack to capitalize on a mistake. FlygLuffet having to play 1-1 again. Jack already on deep blues. FlygLuffet picking up those boots again. Looks like he's going for the shop again. Let's see if he just takes it this time or what. Yeah, he just takes dagger phasing and the torch. And he'll head on down to 1-3. Jack picking up a glass whip. The memes have returned. Also had a Jack missed this. It was a Shrine of Darkness at FlygLuffet will activate and grab a torch from. And instead of going over to the Shopkeeper, he's going to just head on to his boss. Stabs the Minotaur. Is this deep blues? Because deep blues he can throw. Yep, there he goes. Jack finding a titanium shovel in his 2-3 shop. 2-3, man. He's just through. Jack just doesn't like Zone 2, so he just doesn't play it that much. He gets out of there as fast as he can. FlygLuffet finding some bombs, but not chopping. But it's nice to be able to stab those guys. Oh, there's some extra bombs. Bat having a little adventure there, but ends up getting stabbed for his trouble. FlygLuffet moving to 2-3. JackOfGames flawlessing his King Konga and grabbing a titanium flail. It'll be okay for Zone 3, but he'll want to get off that fairly quickly. Having a buffer on the Banshee there before he goes into Konga, but he can just go up and stab Konga and one-shot him. Oh, well, he can't get the flawless. He just got armadilloed, and he doesn't know you can stab him. And he blows himself up. What was he doing? He had the dagger of phasing. He had 3 damage. You just stabbed King Konga on his throne, and that's GG. Ooh, misplay by FlygLuffet, and Jack now with a humongous lead. Man. Yeah, you could have thrown. I mean, that's 3 damage. If you don't throw, you stab him. I mean, he just bombed himself for no reason. That's also just not really knowing that bomb strat very well. He's gonna try to throw here, and this time he'll get it. But I mean, too little, too late. Jack 2.5 zones ahead now. Yeah, Paper saying, oh, Gluffet definitely threw. Yeah, but he threw the game, not the dagger. That is disappointing, to say the least. Jack with Teleportation Crown. He's got a jewel dagger for 6 damage, actually. He's just going to stab this sea base. See what I did there? His purple chest, he's got a Ring of Regeneration. He's moving on to Zone 4. potion room, potentially. Jack can get right into it, no problem. Jack has no bombs, but that's not an issue. I say that just because he's so far ahead. I mean, the only issue that it causes is having to play the butt puzzles and not spawn minimize. Oh, he's... I think he was going for his lucky charm there, and he got telecrowned out, and look at this troll. Oh, this is great. This is great. Jack got forced to take some spider damage. Coming out of the shop because metal doors are a bad meme. Oh, man. Jack on does 4-2. FlygLuffet trying to make a charge, though. He's finishing up his zone 2 here. He does take a hit from, I think it was the Nightmare. I mean, at this point, it's going to take a colossal error from Jack for Fly to get back into this. And I'm not going to say it's impossible with this build. I mean, he can get gooed. If he gets hit on goo, I mean, that 4 hearts is going to mean very little. Spider incoming. He takes that one out. Finds an apple. Jack really slow playing this. Just wants to make sure that nothing bad happens. Just taking out everything he sees. Just knocks the armadillo away. I mean, he can one-shot all the mini-bosses at this point. FlygLuffet losing a Frost Charm over on his side. He's now just 1 zone behind. Remember, Jack had a 2.5 zone lead at one point. But that's a 4 damage Dagger of Phasing with Courage. That's pretty good, actually. And he's making the best of it here. He is 4 minutes onto his zone 3 boss. But Jack is on to 4-3. He is very close to finishing this up. He is... I don't know if he's playing this right. Yeah, he remembered he could throw, so he throws, hits Coral Rift for... Yeah, that was a throw bomb strat. He needed to do a throw bomb strat there. I think he missed that. He's going to check for the potion here. Gets confused, though. And he'll just Courage through those knights. Jack picking up his Blood Shovel. That'll make for a fast Necrodancer. Blood... Oh, no. That's really good by FlygLuffet. He's on to his 4-2, but it's dead ringer time over on JackOfGames. He gets Ryder trolled, but he's fine. He has got him Dagger, didn't get anything bad happen to him, and he's on Necky. FlygLuffet is just trying desperately to get back into this, but I think it's too little too late. And there it is. Phase 2, we got the strats. Oh. FlygLuffet getting dunked over there, but he's fine. I say Fly, play this out. Even if you lose here. I want to see the time you get, man. Oops. And I stopped the timer early, but that's okay. About 9:32 on JackOfGames' victory over FlygLuffet. That will give him his second loot of potentially 3, but GG's to both racers. FlygLuffet making a really impressive performance here. Not just potentially taking the second race, and I'll be completely honest, I think he took the second race. That was really nice dead ringer. Really nice dead ringer. But I think he's gonna get the second race. We'll see, of course. And then the second one, this huge comeback attempt it was a really nice time. I mean, there's a few things that FlygLuffet's got to learn. It's got to learn his strats with the accurate phasing, spawn minimization. Clearly was an issue on Necrodancer lure strats, but I mean, this is going to be not quite a sub 7, but a very good time for FlygLuffet. Well, if he doesn't get lasered to death here, yeah. Well, never mind. Red Dragon taking him out on the Necrodancer. Yeah, no blood drum on Necrodancer. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that FlygLuffet could improve about his game. And with that said, I mean, he almost got a very strong sub 8 there. So 2-1 for JackOfGames with an asterisk. Might be 3-0, but I'm pretty sure that Fly's going to get that second game. And he really stole one from him too. That was a really fast run for FlygLuffet. Jack trying to make the comeback. Looked to me to be just a bit short, but of course that's what we have the referees for. They will find out for sure. And once I know, I'll be sure to update the stream. So thanks all for watching, and see you live.